morally right answer. And then you try and find some legal theory that will support that decision. You have to find the justice, which may or may not benefit one party or another. In fact, always benefits one over the other. And say, what's fair here?
Yeah, man. That was Jerry Springer. In case you didn't know, people wonder, how can Jerry be a judge? Like, this dude right here, man, we've seen this dude do nothing but curate fights between lovers, men who appeared as women, women who appeared as men, who didn't tell their significant others. I mean, it's just been a lot of breast and pole dancing for years.
Yeah, this year they're dancing on Czechoslovakians.
Oh wow, man.
Worldwide.
But Jay,
I don't know.
But
you just
you got a JD, you got a degree from Northwestern University, right?
Law degree from Northwestern. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he's able to become a judge.
Yeah, I used to be a lawyer. Yeah, I started out as a lawyer.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been everything you can't respect. A lawyer, a mayor, a journalist, and a talk show host.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it. Once I sell used cars, it's done.
That's it, right? That's it. Oh,
I've done the cycle.
Yeah, your family is in the car business, right?
And it's a very good business, and I respect you a lot. Yeah.
So what made you want to work more? Like you just want to do this till the wheels fall off? Like,
I think so. It's, I'm 75, and I was getting ready to, stop the show. And about a few weeks before I stopped it, the fellow who's head of sales at NBC came into the office. He says, "You got a moment?" I said, "Yeah." He shuts the door and he says, "You're a lawyer. You ever think of doing Judge Jerry?" And it just, oh, yeah, wow. Because I was thinking as I was getting ready to end the show, is my whole life I've been getting up in the morning and going someplace. And it just, honestly, it physically made me unsettled. I was afraid of retirement. I mean, I'm kind of addicted to getting up and having something to do.
Purpose.
And yeah, and then so I was so happy they come with this idea, and this really, it's a grown-up job. My talk show, adult could do what I did on the talk show, but this, you have to study, you have to know the law in this various states, you have to study. So I enjoy it, and it makes me feel a little bit younger.
You know what I admire about you, Jerry, is your humility. You kind of summarize your accomplishments as, "Hey, man, I'm a dude with no talent, just kind of stumbled on success." But that's not the truth.
Oh, it is. I mean, I think I'm reasonably bright.
But you're a marketing guy. You got some insight, right? You're not a marketing guy. You figured some things out. You found some formulaic way of...
Yeah, but you know what? To be a talk show host,
okay,
you got to know 3 lines. You did what? Come on out. We'll be right back. If you can do that, who can't do that? So, what I mean by luck is that there's so many people who want to get into show business. There's so many people who would love to have shows. There's so many, no one would have picked me in high school or in college or in law school and said, that guy's going to be in show business. That's not me being falsely modest. That's the truth. And yet, I got lucky. Every job I've ever had has been handed to me by somebody, except being mayor. Obviously, I had to run for that. But a law firm comes to law school and recruits me out of law school. After being mayor, NBC comes and says, the city of Cincinnati, you've been on council and mayor for 10 years. Why don't you do the news for us? The company that owned the station where I did the news, they also own talk shows. They own Phil Donahue, Sally Jessy Raphael. One day they take me to lunch, say, "Phil's retiring. We're starting another talk show. You had good ratings. You be the host." So I get assigned to that. Because I'm doing this show, they come and say, "You be Judge Jerry." All these things. People would die to have all these lucky breaks that I've had. So it is luck. I think I'm a nice person, and as I said, I think I'm reasonably bright. But everything else is, when someone asks me, how do you get into show business? I don't know. Be a mayor,
Damn, man. Man, is that just another form of that's like white privilege at its best, man? That wouldn't happen for a black guy, would it?
No.
I'm like, jeez, man,
No.
you're just getting thrown jobs, thrown money.
It is. It's not fair. So I figure either I had a horrible prior life that God's giving me, he's paying me.
Second go at it.
Yeah, I owe you a nice one. Or my next life's going to be hell.
Oh, Lord.
And that could very well be because, and I'm afraid of going to hell because I'm very light complected. I burn easy.
Yeah, man.
Man, those fires of hell are going to do me in. Oh.
Man, Jerry Springer is here, man. You bring up Trump because he's been a guest on your show.
No, I joke about him, but he could have been.
He could have been a guest on your show. What do you think about the recent interaction between him, John Legend, and Chrissy Teigen? Did you watch that? Are you watching that?
Yeah, it's every day. It's a different. He's president of the United States. We used to think that was leader of the free world. What is he doing? I don't care if you're a lifelong Republican. God, you can't. No one looks at their kids and say, "I want you to grow up to be like him." It's disgraceful.
Right.
So. And this used to be an office you kind of really respected. I mean, we go from Barack Obama, who is just about the classiest human being you'll ever meet, who everyone wants their kid to grow up to be like Barack Obama. I mean, even if you didn't like his politics. I mean, he's a wonderful husband. He's an incredible father. He's kind. He's smart. He's just. Oh, my gosh. And now we go to this, and it's like, damn, do we not care about the country at all? Has this whole thing been a joke? Has the Statue of Liberty been a joke that we never really meant it, that we want to replace it now with a wall? I mean, this is supposed to be a country where it doesn't matter what the color of your skin is, what your religion is, where your parents came from. This is a place where, give me you're tired, you're hungry, you're poor, and you've got a chance to make it. And now we only take you in if you're white and you're already wealthy. It's like all these people who have died for our country, we were only kidding. We didn't really mean that. How do you explain to a family who lost a son or daughter in a war fighting for what America stands for, and now having to tell them, well, we didn't really mean it. It was all just a scam. That's what the Trump presidency is. It's a scam on everything that America's supposed to stand for.
Jerry Springer is here, ladies and gentlemen. Judge Jerry. Shit, where did that come from?
Yeah, sorry. Hey,
don't
watch my show. It's on every day.
It's on every day, though, right?
Come on down. Yes, Monday through Friday. It's in every city in America.
Okay.
And you just check your local, your local listings.
NBC Universal.
Yes, it owns it, produces it, and but it's in some markets. It's on NBC, some CBS, some the CW. It's just, but every city has the show. So yeah, I hope you watch it. I have expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get expenses?
I have expenses. That's why if you could watch the show, you'd help me out.
Oh, jeez, please, Jerry. You're not fooling nobody. We know you're rich. Jerry Spring, don't even do that, man. No. I got expenses. No. You want to see expenses?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
We got Trey on the line, man. I want to, Trey, are you there, Trey?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's from North Carolina, man. He wants to take advantage of you being here, being a judge.
Oh, okay.
He has some issues that he's dealing with.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you ready, Trey? Go ahead, man.
Yes, sir. I don't want to get too real specific about it, but I am in North Carolina State and got an insurance situation. I got into an accident, looking for a settlement.
Wait, Trey, your phone, Trey, your phone is horrible.
I'm sorry. It's better now.
Not at all. It got worse. All right, and just get straight to the question. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, Trey.
Okay, yeah, I was in an accident, looking for a settlement, old child support. Is there anything I should be looking forward to, getting in the state of North Carolina?
You were in a car accident. You were looking for a settlement so you can pay child support?
No, I am getting one.
Uh-huh.
Getting a settlement. And I owe child support.
Oh.
Will they take it? Is what the question I'm looking for.
Well, if you owe child support, yeah. I mean, you have to pay that child support. Period.
Why are you not paying?
Yeah,
if they were going to take it, fully before I get it. You know how they.
you're thinking that the child support, they will take the child support out of the settlement?
Yes.
Well, that's a separate issue. It depends where they're getting the child support, because they would garnish your wages or whatever. I mean, that's a separate issue. But the fact is, you don't have the excuse anymore. If that was the reason that you're not paying child support because I don't have the money, well, if you have a settlement, then you now have the money. But you do have to pay the child support. There's no way. There's no way you should get
I'm not disputing paying it. I just wanted to see, how, when we file for our taxes, they always take the taxes for child support because I owe, and I have no problem with that because I pay when I can, throughout the year. Yeah. But now that I got a larger settlement, I could definitely look out for my kids a little bit.
Hey, how much you owe, Trey? How much you owe, man?
So I don't want to put that out there. It's over $20,000 though, man.
Shit, man.
And child support?
Kids about to be skinny.
Yeah.
Kids walking around naked. Damn.
No, I'm so curious, Trey, and you don't have to put everything out there, but how did you, seriously, how did you get backed up in $20,000 in child support? Like, what happened? Did you go to jail?
Real talk. I'm gonna be real. I did go to jail a few times, but I had my kids when I was younger, 18. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm 39 now. But when I was going through the first 10 years, I was trying to find myself. I was out there, doing this, doing that, trying to, I wasn't really, looking out for the kids as far as working wise. You know what I mean? So my ex-wife at the time, she went to go get some, state supported help, with the WIC and stuff like that, so she can, take care of the kids. Which I wasn't stepping up at the time, so she had to do that. And it starts adding up onto my bill.
Yeah. I get it.
Okay.
I get it. But the answer to your question is that yes, the payments have to be made, and the court will get that money some way or the other, whether you just decide to write the check now based on what you got in the settlement, or you work out some payment plan.
Hey, let me give you some advice, Trey. How much you think settlement you're gonna get?
I'm hoping it's at least $20,000. It's supposed to be a nice settlement. Got hit from behind. Somebody got nice insurance. First time, I don't really. Okay, I'm looking for something nice.
Okay, check this out, man.
Did you stop short on purpose?
No, nothing like that.
Hey, let me give you some advice. Don't count that settlement money. Don't even count it.
Right.
Don't factor that into your future. Let that money go. You're being handed kind of a blessing, I guess, through a settlement. Pay that shit off.
Yeah.
Trey, just pay it off, bro. You can't escape it. It's going to catch you. So pay it off. You will sleep easier.
Yeah, because doesn't it stop you from traveling and everything?
You can't get a passport. You can't get a fishing license when you own child support.
Damn, Sway, Sway takes this so personal.
Man, Jerry.
Fucking true.
Jerry, you never had to pay child support, huh?
No, I'm married and I pay it. And grandchild support and their friends support and anyone who ever knew me support. Anyone who ever watched my show support.
Stranger support. All
man.
kind of. Hey, Trey, hit up Jerry. He'll give you support. All right.
We gotta bring Jerry in. We gotta bring Jerry in one time. Sway, get his number before he leaves. When we have citizens court, we have our own court here sometimes. Jerry, amongst co-workers, because we fight a lot.
Are you in New York? Where you? What's up?
Well, we taped the show out of Stamford, Connecticut, right up the road.
Would you come back?
Of course I'll come back.
Just can we start
You're
a
Sway,
report?
for God's sakes.
Well, damn it, you Jerry Springer, man.
Yeah, what the heck?
Give it up for Jerry Springer, man.
We gotta bring Jerry
Judge
back.
Jerry, I love it, man. Hey, I thought it was so great to see you and Tito interact.
Oh, that is cool.
That was Tito.
I mean, he is. Yeah, that's history.
That
really
man.
is. There's a lot of history. Good for him.
Tito Jackson, give him a round of applause for coming by.